So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a...
Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has not gone well.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Bellingham cuts it out. Granit Xhaka. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. That ball looks a good one. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Guti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane receives it in a wide position. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aims beyond the defence. And here's Kane. That's tidy. He's having a shot! Tries a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Looking here to chip it through. And the ball is out of play. Bellingham. So it is still 0-0. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Park Ji-sung and Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Messi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Guti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sagan Tosu clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. It's a promising position. Knocks it into space. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And a shot! And he's done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present...
And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Granit Xhaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot, surely! It's hit the uprights.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's a sharp little ball here. That's a little off target. Looking tidy in possession here, and it's Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Davids. It's Bellingham. Shevchenko. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. Guti threads one in. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cafu.
1 minute added time.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, now he can run away. Shevchenko! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're off again. Looking for options for movement. Up Jisung.
Indonesia have turned up with a
Chance for a shot! Guti. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This is a promising build-up. Lampard. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Searching pass he's played there. Chiellini. Damian. Can he get on the end of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's had a shot!
Sagan Tosu really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he shoots! Indonesia are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one...
Decent chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Substitution on the field. Number
Divisi
16
with the corner. They're
Rodri.
first.
Number 17 Bellingham.
Neymar!
Number 19
A
Guti.
real chance and a
Number
real
20,
let-off.
Messi. Number 2 Chiellini. Coming on the field. Number 15
Damian.
Amrabat.
Rijkaard.
Number 10
And it's Xhaka.
Number 21
Donatoni.
Diego Forlan.
And here's Dembele. Some really good ball movement.
Number 37, Van de Ven. Substitution in progress.
Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Van de Ven. Damian. And it's Drogba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Sagantosu have reclaimed it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great vision. Forlan. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to put... Real chance! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Tries to pass it through. Forlan. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
Goes for a shot! Davids.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's all a little bit It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Forlan goes short. It's Poggiso. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. This is Dembele. Shot a goal! And that is the last of the action. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Lampard.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball over the top. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they could break here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davids. Passes short and sharp. Shot a goal! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Kane, and here's Bellingham. Vieira. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's got away from it.
Well, the ball's run loose here.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Davids knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic. And it's Lampard. And Messi! And there's a goal! 200. It's the goal they all came to see. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Another chance from a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other. He's gone for goal! Messi from another planet! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was. That was chance for a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Robson. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. And this is Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's running through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And we've reached half-time. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Comeback is real.
Here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Kane. Messi. Shevchenko.
Wadu mestinya bang di jag and I flessing trust cook.
Stubbornly stood up very well to his man. This looks promising.
Messinya.
Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Just eases him off the ball. Lovely feet. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Ronaldinho! Superb goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
After 56 minutes is...
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
No joy this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's in a great position here. Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably.
Indonesia may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now it's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bergabe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham, and he shoots! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened? And he's following up! And he can thump it away.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18, Ronaldinho.
And it's Serginho.
Number 18,
Cross into the box.
Number 3,
Ball has bounced loose now.
Robson. Coming on the field,
Concentration
number
levels are very
20,
good, and so is the commitment.
Nedved.
This game
Number
could yet
11,
yield a winner.
Bale. Number 7, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Inzaghi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Drogba.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Inzaghi, and that could set him on his way. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Turkey.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Christian Vieri will be so important today, Peter. He's a player that can hurt you in so many different ways.
And what might they be?
Well, he's got the power to bully defenders, the ability to hold up the ball, but what impresses me most about him is the pace to run in behind. Sometimes you really can go route one with him and he'll just do the rest. The guy's a tank.
Messi. Good purposeful running this. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Turan. And it's Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. Davids. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. And this is... And a chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's played in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot's on here. Lampard. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Done delicately. And that should get the job done.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Guardiola goes short. Looking for the run. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. It's... Oh no, this does not look good. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Serginho. And that is expertly dealt with. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Messi. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dida herring after the ball here. Serginho's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Bellingham.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Shevchenko. Messi. And they win it back again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Cari does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lampard. And it's Bellingham. Cafu. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. He's being urged to shoot. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi! It's been blocked. Deftly away. That has ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. Skims one in. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi wins the duel this time. Shevchenko. Now it's Cari. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi. That's a little off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 9,
Jordi Alba.
Kane. Number
Threads
7,
one in.
Shevchenko.
Sanjay, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to
Coming on
chances.
the field.
Lampard. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Taking place.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Vieira. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cruyff. Back where it came from. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he cuts out the supply. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Turkey are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Vieri goes for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Vieri. This is Romario.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jordi Alba. And it's Guardiola.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Romario. Jordi Alba. The referee's awarded a free kick. Good chance here! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution in progress.
Turkey have their second corner now. And that was somewhat errant. Oh, what a waste that one is. Neymar. Now Davids. York. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. Indonesia are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Jordi Alba chips it through. Lovely. Now it's Vieri! It's hit the upright.
Turkey really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And now the breakaway. Oh, well measured. Romario going after that. Lampard. Davids. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Drogba. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
The most accurate pass. That should be it. That will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Como.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old...
Surely he can't... Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Como are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. Lampard. And it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? It's Lampard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Could be danger here. Raul. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! No, just not quite.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Messi. Bellingham. Shevchenko.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roll! And one more try! Messi! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
He's having a hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Como are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Baggio shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass.
It's Kane! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's hit it long. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. No, he's not getting past him there.
That's good
he
play
is
from
through
him.
here. Roll! Lampard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi makes a dash for it. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham venturing down the left. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Davids. Indonesia. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That ball looks a good one. Big chance! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Como are having a ball here. Oh, some astute defending there. Lampard, and they win it back again. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Indonesia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Header! And a neat finish! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Indonesia still making a fight of this. And here's Shevchenko. Akanji stands tall and stands strong. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Raul opts for safety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu makes the interception. Kane needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Closing in on goal. And this is Roberto Baggio. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Tries a shot! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's Davids. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. Davids.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And This is Messi, pinches it off him. Messi. And this is Kane, Lampard. Bellingham. Raul. And this is Roberto Baggio. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Balten concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Oke, boleh bang, boleh. Habis ini bang.
Number 6. Frank Lampard. Number 9.
And here, oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Great chance! It's hit the uprights. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yang
Here's Yamal. He's in a good position here. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. York. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking
Bebas
to,
bang, mau yang mana bang?
Yes, it is.
Ya, sebut saja Refdas bang. Salam kenal Refdas bang.
Probing pass. And that could set him on his way. Chance, surely! Ronaldinho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Yamal. Now it's Forlan. And this is Ronaldinho. Decent chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs.
Ya bang, masuk bang.
Bentar bang login dulu.
Oke, siap bang. Bang, survei bela 3D. Oke, Bang.
Nomor ruangnya berapa bang?
Itu lihat aja bang, nomor ruangnya 49066026. Kamu pakai apa bang? Pakai HP atau pakai PS bang? Kalau pakai PS bisa itu, kalau pakai
Apa bang?
coba lihat bang, itu 49. Oh, udah bisa. Ini ya, Crazier ya. Crazier. Anjay, GG squad lo bang. Squad Sultan ini. Main santai aja ya bang. Jangan dibantai bang.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already... Oh, great leap! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Como are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the counter is on. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Kane. Bellingham finding himself in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Vieira is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Beckham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread to the right. Ball comes in. Oh, he's... Rui Costa!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Indonesia always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Davids. Aimed beyond the defence. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage.
Impressive jump! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Yeah, that is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kane. Moran makes the interception. Half an hour played now. Spread neatly. Referee's given a throw. And it's Davids. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rui Costa. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic. And this is Beckham. It's Rui Costa! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Brotta. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Cruyff. Kvaratskhelia. He leaps for it off the post. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Right, Shevchenko. And this is Kane. Now it's Bellingham. And he's lost his man here. Kane. He's found some space. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kvaratskhelia.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cruyff. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, can they get him away? And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to pass it through. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Beckham. He has a look up. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good effort. That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. 60 minutes played. And this is Kane. Not a... Surely he can't miss! Real chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply. Kvaratskhelia. It's a good foot in there. Shevchenko. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Indonesia.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Knocks it out wide, knocks it into space. He slings it in. Como are looking to go forward now.
Neymar, number 77.
Neymar, and here's Drogba.
Dwight York.
Neymar,
Number 69. Didier Drogba.
he's gone backward here.
Marquinhos. Substitution in progress.
Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, super ball. Deftly away. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice interception, well timed. York. Now it's Yamal. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Cross to the back post. Terrific effort! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contact. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's through, shapes to shoot! So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Indonesia have their second corner now. Indonesia awarded another corner. Indonesia have their third corner. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zambrotta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. And a header! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the number on the board is 3. He won't be happy with that one. Yeah. Pedro Neto. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Peruzzi
Terbang
plays
nih,
it
Bang.
without any fuss. And that is that. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Thank you bang. Mau nge-push dulu bang.
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kane! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Goa are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko, chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's in on great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's got away. Bellingham with the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham. And it's Kane. And here's Shevchenko. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tielemans. Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goa have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Tielemans. Tielemans has been caught there, it's a foul. Van Bouten. And it's Kane. Kane. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. 5 minutes till the break. Look at the space here. Davids. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. To Kovacic. And here's Shevchenko.
2 added minutes has been
Is
indicated.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Kane, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking to play him in. And this is Lampard. Oh, good climb! They've got to be quick to recover this. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Down to business again. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. No way through there. And it's Tielemans. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kane, and he's got away. It's Kane! And a neat finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Haaland, and he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tielemans.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Kane. Goa needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So we've reached the hour mark. Messi, he has found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Fabian Ruiz. Tielemans. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Shevchenko. Al Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Kane! It's bounced back off the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 13,
Kovacic.
Musiala.
Musiala. And it's Tielemans. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. Kovacic. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Shevchenko. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lampard. And it's Kovacic. Fabian Ruiz. Ricardo Rodriguez. And Upamecano. Stones. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Kane. It's played through for him. And he's running through. He's in! And Shevchenko! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Shevchenko. Number 23, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 18, Batistuta. Number 19, Kane.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Goa are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Tielemans. That'll be a throw. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Kovacic. Davids. York.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And this is Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lampard. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Raul. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. That's Rijkaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found a way through. Bellingham plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Azar pinches it off him. Davids is the guilty party there. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Towering header! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And Shevchenko! And that's a tidy finish. And the comeback is complete.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 7, Shevchenko.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Al Kubasi gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just eases him off the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And here's Kane. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they're back on the ball again. Edmilson. Half an hour played now. Lampard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Raul. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good take in a good area. Zanetti. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's destined for the flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kane. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Kane. Nice looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. And this is Shevchenko. He might be in here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is deftly away. Real chance! Oh, good finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! And it's half-time. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So straight into the second half. Well, there's a probing ball. Serginho. He is just caressing the ball. Rijkaard. Kane, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. It's a good foot in there. And that is a little undercooked. Davids. And this is Shevchenko. Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van der Sar claims comfortable. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hazard. And this is Kane. Looking for the run. Closing in on goal. Goes down, but nothing given. And this is Shevchenko. Raul. That's a little off target. Could move up a gear here. Hazard. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Raul. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lampard. Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through, takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Divisi have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is...
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Lampard. This is a promising build-up. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Kane. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Cafu. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kane. And this is Shevchenko. All chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Raul. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 23, Messi. Number 22, Gerrard.
So, third corner of the game.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Great chance! Well, they've got it again. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear. And it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Oh, cracking ball. Kane! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David's really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Marquinhos. Serginho. Cafu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Davids. And this is Lampard.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Drogba. Lampard, brilliantly cut out. Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Serginho. He is through here. Now it's Neymar. In with the challenge. That's really well cleared. That's it. The referee says enough. Indonesia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
NTBG, aku ikdai mabar.
Oke, GG bang.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's going for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Robson certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Ronaldinho. Zanetti tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Griezmann looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Lampard. Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that pass isn't the best. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. That's the keeper's ball. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's through here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lopez. So we're still where we started right now. Cafu calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A header! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here comes the corner. Robson! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's been cut out, well played. Fermin. And here's Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
In with the challenge. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Torres. Lopez. Well, this is a terrific run. Bellingham. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. That's good running with the ball. Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Shevchenko. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Indonesia are... Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's on it, can he get away? And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Indonesia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And so the action is resumed. And it's Ronaldinho. Lampard. Fermin running with the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's been played through. He might be in here. Marquinhos with the clearance. Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And he was alert to it. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Robson. That's really well manoeuvred. Davids. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Griezmann. And here's Lopez. And the finish! Messi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Might be done. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
After 61 minutes.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 16.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Kane.
Number 10.
Tunisia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's where it came from. De Bruyne. Zanetti. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, and
a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
claims comfortably. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Short changes him with that pass. And now the breakaway. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to return it. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Drogba. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scorer for
That
Indonesia.
really is quite
After
fabulous.
84
All
minutes
his own
is
doing.
Oh, that's
Number
wonderful to see.
69.
The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 5, Rijkaard. Number 6, Marquez.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lampard. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes
Marquez.
added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Zanetti. And here's Ronaldinho. Lampard. Neymar. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. Serginho. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
off dulu guys, mau makan. Nanti malam mungkin live lagi. Oke guys, thank you.